And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for a another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping in, number 21, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alberto.
Stepping up now, Hanser Alberto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Wade LeBlanc is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
At the plate, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, number 4.
Pitch on the way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting second, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Donaldson, a native Floridian, could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season, currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Ball 1. Donaldson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's a high pop-up. Alberto is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 4th, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Number 21 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Minnesota, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Santander, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Maeda is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 24.
Stepping into the box, DJ Stewart, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Chris Davis at the plate now.
The first baseman, number 19.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Davis waits on the 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-2. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. And it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding forward now, Max Kepler. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. And he struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Miguel Sano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club,
Leading
guys.
off for the Orioles.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Iglesias is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
The second baseman, number 88.
Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Number 21 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So 2 strikeouts for him here in the inning, sandwiched around a base hit. And as the graphic there illustrates, his total for the year places him second best on the Twins roster. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. Another one sent foul. The payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Orioles lead it 1-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Leading up for the Twins, the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Inside, that's the ball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Set to go now, Mitch Garver, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, number 4.
Ready for another chance. Number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Donaldson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. Now to the plate, DJ Stewart. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. From the belt, the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Drilled on the ground is short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Chance Cisco.
Stepping in, Chance Cisco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three and one. One run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in, Andrew Velasquez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here swinging the bat left-handed.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 21.
So now to the plate, number 21. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The O's lead this thing 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He popped out in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up. Onto the patio and gone. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
The batter, number 11.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here he comes on 2-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
No outs, nobody on. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. To first. Davis has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And a pretty wide disparity there. 95 on one hand, just 88 on the other. Now in the box, Max Kepler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Hey.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, Giro. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
The designated hitter.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Mitch Garver stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Number 4, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. 1 swing and a grand slam bomb, and it gives them the lead.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-1. This catches the inside corner for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We played 4 full. It's the Twins 6 and the Orioles 2. Homer Bailey, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 24, Homer Bailey.
Striding in once again, Hanser Alberto will match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category. Standing in now, Trey Mancini, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Digging in, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category. At the plate now, DJ Stewart, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman.
Settling in now, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball that time.
Too high, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope. Back inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here it comes, 2-0. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
The first baseman, number 22.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. To short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left from. In now, Chance Sisco. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A Ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the shortstop.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 88.
Ready once again, Andrew Velasquez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The left fielder, Eddie.
Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is there. And there's 1 down now.
The designated hitter,
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Mitch Garver. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins are set down 1, 2, 3. They lead it 6-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 21. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the flip comes to Bailey at first for the putout.
The batter, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box, Anthony Santander, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Looped out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. One left for the Orioles. They still trail here at 6-2. Standing in, number 4. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good hitters count now, and what we were talking about continues to show itself. He's doing everything he can to keep fighting out there on the mound, but at some point you just start to hit the wall.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Well, the RBI base hit there, and I think it's clear they left him in there a hit or two long. He's been laboring in the inning, and we were just talking about how he looked a little bit exhausted. I'd imagine that'll be it for him now.
Richard Blyer comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Richard Blyer.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Blyer, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. From the stretch, Miguel Sano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 7 and the Orioles 2. Ready now, DJ Stewart. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Tyler Clippard is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 48, Tyler Clippard.
At the plate, Chris Davis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the stretch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Chance Cisco waits on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chance Cisco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive base hit. Stewart rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 7-4 contest.
The batter, number 88.
To the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, number 21.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, number 21. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Donaldson's up with it. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And he lays off for ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. Makes the play, one away.
The designated hitter, number 9, Marwin.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Iglesias now at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Mitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down goes Taylor Rogers. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
55, Taylor Rogers.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart. 0-1 the count. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Down and away, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Baltimore down to their final strike. Count still full, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Little chopper back to the mound. The tag, and he is out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Minnesota took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Homer Bailey gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Wade LeBlanc allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Taylor Rogers records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Homer Bailey. His record is now 2-0. The ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.